This next recipe is eaten the world over, and the Pakistani way of cooking it is so simple and so easy that I guarantee you'll make it again and again. Let's get cracking. Right, this one is for all you meat lovers out there. Over here I've got 3 tablespoons of oil, vegetable or olive oil, 1 medium onion, which I'm just going to put in because it takes about 10 minutes to brown. So in it goes. Give it a little mix around. I'm making Keema Muttar, or mince and peas, in other words. So simple to make. You can make it in about 20-25 minutes. So just keep stirring the onions. I know it can be a little bit boring, but it is always worth it to get your onions the perfect colour, a nice deep golden brown colour. Takes about 10 minutes on a medium to high heat. So those onions are getting to the stage where they're almost the right colour. So just before they are, put in your garlic because you don't want it to burn. 6 cloves of garlic as usual. I know it sounds like a lot, but mince really needs it. There we go. Right, we're pretty much ready for the next stage now, which is the mince. Now, the mince is over here. It's 500 grams of mince, and you can use lamb mince or steak mince. It just depends really on what you prefer. And we'll just brown that now. We'll just keep that going there and it will continue to brown, and we move on to the next part of the recipe, which is a couple of tomatoes. Now you can use either 1 or 2 medium tomatoes. I would use 2 just because tomatoes, you can never have too many of them, can you? They always improve a dish. There we go. Need to add a little bit of liquid now. So 1 mug of water. Because it's quite hot, my tip is always, if you put hot water into a hot pan, it won't sizzle as much as it will if you put cold water in. Okay, and now we're going to add our spices. So we've got 1 teaspoon, level teaspoon of hot chili powder. There it goes. Between 1/2 and 1 teaspoon of salt. It depends on your taste. You can always adjust it. So let's just start with about 3/4 of a teaspoon. In it goes. And coriander powder. You don't ever have to skimp on this. So 1 big heaped teaspoon of coriander powder. Go. Let's mix that all through now. Turn up the heat a bit. Mix it all through, make sure all the spices are mixed through. And what you're going to do now is you're going to cook this for about 15 minutes on a medium heat so that it reduces, but cook it uncovered. And when you come back in about 15 minutes, it will have reduced. Now that has been cooking for about 15 to 20 minutes. As you can see, most of the water has evaporated. The next thing you need to put in is the star ingredient, of course, which is the peas. 1 cup, 1 mug basically, so one of these, normal mug, full of peas, frozen, defrosted, fresh, whatever. Put them in. The peas in, and now a little bit of ginger, about 1 inch piece of ginger. Peel it, finely grate it, and put that in as well. It just really lifts the dish. And then just stir everything round, the peas and the ginger. But all you need now is another couple of minutes and it'll be done. And remember, you can have mince and peas with lots of different things. You can have it with white rice, that's quite common. You can have it with brown rice, although try not to have it with brown rice and peas because that's just too many peas. And you can have it with roti, as I'm serving it here, or even naan bread. But I know that some of you like to make this with mashed potatoes. Whatever you want, go for it. So put it down here, and just as a finishing touch, a little bit of coriander over the top. Mince and peas, Keema Muttar, surefire winner every time.